All right, so last night we went and saw Ant-Man. And if you regularly watch the show, you'll know that we talked about Ant-Man, a month or two ago?
Yeah.
And the feeling was, we're not entirely sure, but we've got faith in Marvel that they'll do something good with this. And our faith paid off. Because it was great. It was very funny, very compelling human story all the way around. There's a lot about relationships, fathers and daughters, and not really sons, but like surrogate sons.
Yeah. There's a lot of positive stuff about this film. Like you said, it was funny. Exciting. I mean, there was a lot of good action sequences. The action sequences were not just exciting, but they were funny as well.
Yeah, and they all worked perfectly logically into the story. There was nothing done gratuitously. There was nothing done just because, wow, wouldn't it be cool if we put this on film? But everything worked together really well. All the story elements really meshed. Even the minor characters. Had they not been there, the story would have been lessened.
Yeah. Even the ants, had they not been there, the story would have been lessened.
Yeah.
The ants ended up being a character.
I don't know, at the risk of laying out a spoiler, you will cry for an ant.
Yeah. Or at least be extremely disappointed.
Yes, you will at least be really bummed, yeah.
There's a lot of really good things about this movie. The acting was great. All the actors that they got to play the characters really served the characters well.
Mm-hmm. It was really well written. It was brilliant. It was one of those Marvel unexpectedly great movies.
Yeah. There were some downsides. Once again, the Marvel curse has reared its ugly head. The villain in this film was not as exceptional as you want a villain to be. He served the story, but he wasn't serviced by the story, I guess.
Yeah.
He was just there to kind of push things along more than anything.
Yeah.
And
yeah, he was there to help Scott Lang become a hero.
Yeah.
And to occasionally be a kind of creepy dick.
Yeah, that being said, he was kind of cool looking.
Yeah. I loved the Yellow Jacket suit.
Yeah.
It was very neat looking. It was really cool. But what kind of an idiot starts firing lasers in a helicopter?
Yeah. Well, he didn't really have any progression himself as a character. And that, I think, is probably kind of where they kind of hurt themselves in Marvel movies, is that the villain characters don't progress.
Yeah.
In the arc of a story, the only one that has is the one that everybody likes is Loki. And Thanos has potential for progressing, and us getting more into who he is
if he's done well, and we're definitely moving in that direction. Apparently, this was the end of Marvel's Phase 2, and
now we're full-fledged into Phase 3, which is going to be pretty cool.
And and shit just keeps ramping up, and a lot of the expectation would be that once you've built a juggernaut this big, there's more potential for the House of Cards to collapse under its own weight, but that just doesn't seem to be happening with these movies at all.
I think it's because they have a good route of communication, and some directors have had problems with that. I think Edgar Wright was one of the persons who had a problem with that. Look, this is the overall vision. Your story has to serve this overall vision.
Yeah.
And if that's where sometimes we get the conflicts between the directors and producers.
But this tied into the overall well without the Avengers being an overbearing presence.
No, I mean, one of them makes a presence, and it's very cool.
Yeah, no, I had a great scene. That it was very awesome. Should we just say spoiler alert and go, oh my god, you got to see this shit.
At this point we're going to go into some spoilers. So if you haven't seen the film yet, you don't want spoilers, stop watching here.
Yes. We're telling you to stop viewing our video.
I'm going to check my viewer retention rate, and if it doesn't drop here dramatically, I'm going to be disappointed.
Well, not everybody's like Dan. So anyway, here come the spoilers. Ant-Man actually fights Falcon because he gets sent to steal a device from what was supposed to be just an old Howard Stark warehouse, and he gets there, and it's completely modernized, and it's got the A on the roof. And he's like, no, I can break in. It's fine. They won't see me. Falcon sees him, and they have this great fight scene. And it just brilliant shit.
Yeah. The going into having to shrink himself down past the molecular level, and going into that realm was pretty cool.
Yeah.
It was a little displaced, but it still makes sense. And it turns out that's where Janet has been for the last.
Right. So and I think there's going to be
years.
something interesting going on with her in the future.
Yeah, I mean, it's an area where time and space seems to stop. But so there's like speculation that she might end up being a 30-year-old person still.
Yeah.
The end credit scenes.
End credit scenes were great. Hank Pym shows his daughter Wasp 2 armor, and says, "This is yours. Let's finish building it." So we're gonna get Wasp at some point, and possibly two of them if Janet comes back from that subatomic realm.
I would just like to say it was a super cool looking Wasp costume.
Oh, that costume was great. It was very
all the
cool
costumes
looking.
in this were super cool looking.
They were. I mean, and
considering how dorky Ant-Man should look.
Yeah, but
His costume was pretty tits.
But they served like the original costume really well and made it look like it was 50 years old or 60 years old.
Yeah, it had like
supposed to be
a lot of rubberized ribbing and stuff.
Well, the rubberized ribbing, you could like see just kind of wear damage on the metal parts. It was cool. I mean, and the Yellow Jacket suit was much more modernized, a lot more angular. There was, it seemed hardware-wise much more technologically advanced.
Yeah.
But still got his ass whooped.
Yeah. Yeah. No, it's a good movie.
Spoilers
end here. Good movie. Go see it.
Yeah, absolutely brilliant. Go check it out. You will not be disappointed.
It's not quite like Avengers Guardians of the Galaxy level, but it's right about there, whereas like things we didn't really care for too much are right down here.
Yeah, I would put it just below Guardians of the Galaxy, but like just above the Iron Man sequels.
So number wise, between 1 and 10.
Like how much did I like it?
Yeah.
9.
9?
I'll give it a solid 9.
I'm gonna give it about an 8. 8.25.
I laughed. It was funny. It was a good heist movie. There was a lot of good action. It was very lean, very trim. There was no wasted effort on anything in this. It was a very, very well made piece of cinema.
So go see it. Glowing reviews.
Yes. Turn this off. Put your pants on and go out to the theater right now. And
hell, forgo the pants. Just go to the theater.
Yeah, nobody will have a problem with that. Just go to the theater butt naked, money in hand.
Skivvied.
Because you can be naked, but make sure you pay for your movie. Because somebody's job is depending on you. Later.
Bye.